So it's a good idea to read all the rules first. So funny, I trying to go through the first turn with the British. Well, let me start over. Playing Guilford Courthouse, historical scenario. So it's like part of the battle. It's not the whole campaign or the whole fight. So it kind of gets you into it a little quicker, a little fewer units, a little easier. Anyway, so it starts out with the British moving up here. These are all, so each point is about 100 men, so that's like 300 men. It's a leader, 300 men, 200 men, 200, 100, 200. I think as many as 400, so almost a regiment. I'm still learning all that about this size. I'm so used to World War II stuff. Anywho, so I moved all the British, got all the stuff, and I was doing all the firing and stuff. Oh, those guys actually need to move back somewhere. Where do they go? Oh, those are just first fires. So this first fired's kind of what I'm talking about here. So I had all these guys moved up. I did all my firing with my rifle. I did all my firing. And then I went back and I saw a question on Board Game Geek, and it said only rifles. It's called the rifle fire phase. So only rifles get to fire at the hexes and adjacent. Otherwise, the rest of it's close combat. I'm like, ooh. So, and I was wondering why. I was like, man, there's not enough first fire markers. Well, there's only like a few rifles out. There's like 1, 2, 3. These are all need to be put away in the box because I don't need them. British have 1, Americans have 3, I think. So it's kind of funny. Like, oh, okay. So that's kind of funny. I'll have to kind of understand that a little bit better. I mean, muskets are short range, but and these are 200 yards, so I guess that makes sense. Also, you have to close assault somebody if you're next to them, close combat them. So if I don't want to attack somebody, I need to remember that. And also the rifles with the black circle and the white R have a disadvantage in close combat. So maybe I want to go up here and attack these guys or something. This guy needs to move too. Anyway, so I've had to reset the game and try to, but this is why you do this, you know. I gotta tell you, the rules are pretty straightforward. There's lots of little, it's not lots of little things, just a few little things. It's not too bad. I mean, the rules-wise, it's pretty straightforward. But there are some little things like that, just need to read closer. And I do have some questions about things. For example, like one of the things says retreat. Other units in their hex have to test if it's close I mean, it didn't say if it's close combat, but it says close combat troops. So I assume if you're fired on, because you pick a unit to fire on. So I assume you just retreat, because it's not close combat, so the other units shouldn't have to check morale. So anyway, the rolls are pretty easy. Morale's like a 5+, and there's no, I need to move this back too. So everyone starts with 14 morale. So I'll kind of go through some of this. There's been other videos about this, but anyway, I've kind of rambled on long enough. So the beginning of the game, basically the Brits need to take Guilford Courthouse. And I guess also send troops out here, send 6 points worth of troops, 6 stacking points. All right, that's that. We'll see you.